Big game breakdown time. Let's start in the association. Toronto -6 against Charlotte. Total 212.5. And this is a Raptors team that after losing again last night, now 4-11 straight up in their last 15 games. Of those 11 losses, 9 of them have come in straight up fashion as favorites. You've just been betting against Toronto on the money line for the last month. You made a small fortune. They made a move they needed to make. Bringing in Serge Ibaka from Orlando. Doesn't look as if he's going to play tonight. The question is, will it work? Because I'll tell you what, Andrew, this Raptors defense has had some issues so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Toronto defense numbers, points per 100, 2016, 102.7. That's number 11 in the association. When you move to 2017 this year, 106.2. That's number 17 in the NBA. How can you allow over 106 points per game and still have hope to win a series in the playoffs? I'll tell you how. Toronto, 106. Boston, 106. Cleveland Cavaliers, 106. That's how, Teddy.
Yeah, of course, it's points per 100 possessions, not per game. But the Raptors' defense on par with the defenses of the other two serious Eastern Conference contenders. The question I have is whether Serge Ibaka still has game. Because at many times in Orlando, he looked like he was coasting on defense. Now, maybe it's because the Magic weren't going anywhere. But when you look at the block shots, look at the graphic. It shows it real clearly. A steady decline. This is the guy that was blocking close to 4 shots a game and 3 shots a game. And now he's down to 1.6 this season after going 1.9 last year. He's averaging 15 points. He matched his 2004 career high in averages, but block shots right now are at a career low. Wonder if that downward trend is a cause for concern. But Kyle Lowry doesn't seem too worried.
Yeah, I got a good quote from Kyle Lowry, actually. I think he's a great addition to any team, especially ours, where we add some shot blocking, some outside shooting, some inside toughness, some athleticism, running up and down the floor.
And I agree. Ibaka will be a good addition for Toronto once he fits in with that team. Of course, the All-Star break can't come soon enough for the Hornets. This is a squad that is 1-10 straight up in their last 11 games. Their only win during that span came over Brooklyn, the worst team in the NBA, and they barely got that win. They beat them by 4. They were -10 point favorites in that game, so failed to cover ATS. They've lost 5 games outright as favorites during that span, and this is something we talked about on Sportsbet the other day. The Hornets were outscored 56-32 in the paint by Philadelphia in their last loss. They were rebounded 51-33 by the Sixers, and that came after Nick Batum had guaranteed a win Joe Namath style. Steve Clifford, quote, "They worked us over. I didn't realize it was that bad." When you're getting worked over by Philly without Embiid or Okafor, that's a problem. But Nicholas Batum doesn't seem too worried about it moving forward, does he, Drew?
No, I quote Nicholas Batum. "We can't drop our head. We can't stop believing. We can't quit. We're 2 games from the 8th spot. We're not 15 games behind. We're right there. We're right there, and we know we have a good team. So all we got to do is keep believing, keep practicing. We're going to get it right there because we have a good coaching staff, the right players."
That's a positive quote for a team that's lost 10 of their last 11. I'll say that. It's not the veteran throwing his teammates or his coach under the bus.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.